So you have a vehicle you're trying to get a title for, and you've discovered that there is a lien recorded on the title record. This happens all the time, and you might be thinking, how could that be? I paid off my car, or my car's a charge-off, or it's a write-off. There shouldn't be a lien on my title record. Well, what happens is when a bank receives a final payment on a car loan, what they normally do is they sign the title, they stamp it paid, and they mail it to you. What they don't do is they do not file the lien release with the title office, the Department of Motor Vehicles. Why wouldn't they do that? Well, because it costs them money to prepare the forms, pay labor, pay the filing fee. So they figure, well, we sent this person their title, so that's all we need to do. What about if it's a charge-off or a write-off? Well, the same thing. They're not going to spend money filing a lien release just because it's a write-off, because they already lost money on that car. They're not going to lose any more money. But if it's a charge-off, really they don't have that as an encumbrance on their balance sheet anymore. And many banks are of the opinion that if it's a charge-off, we can't hold the lien. That's more of a decision for the bank. So what do you do about getting a lien release? Maybe you've moved. Maybe you moved from one state to another. The title and the lien is in an old state. Now you're in a new state. Well, it's very important how you go about requesting the lien release. What you don't want to do, very important, is just to pick up the phone, call up and say, hey, lender, send me a lien release. Here's why. The lender, when you call them, you're just talking to a receptionist, a clerk, somebody answering the phone. It's not somebody who is very high up in the organization. They don't have the authority to do lien releases, nor do they have the job description to do lien releases. Really, nobody in the bank does lien releases by request. Because here's what it takes to do a lien release. You have to get forms. You have to get a package of forms, look up all the right forms for that state, right? Every state has different forms. You have to fill them in, sign them, put all the information in, and then mail them to you. It has to be on paper. So there's no employee at that bank that wants to drop everything, find the right form for you, look up your information, fill it out, find an envelope, find a stamp. I mean, this day and age, right? Who has stamps laying around anymore, right? Everything is online in bill pay. So they don't have all that. They might have to go to the mailroom. No one's going to do it. So what do? What you do to make it easy and better for you is you get the form that's a lien release for your state. You also get what's called a letter of non-interest and an affidavit of fact. Your video will be back in 8 seconds. In the meantime, remember, you have access to live one-on-one consultation, undivided attention of a licensed certified expert in this subject and many others. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions and give you expert advisement of your options. We want to tell you what we know about your situation and what options you have. Now back to your video. You prepare all those documents. It'll take you some time, probably 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour, and mail them to the lien holder in the mail, paper, right? Don't mess around with electronic. Mail paper. Put it in an envelope with a stamp. Mail it to the lien holder. In fact, go a step further. Put a return envelope already made out to you with a stamp on it to come back. That way, now look what you've done. Somebody at that bank is going to get that package. They open it up. Oh, here's a lien release. All I have to do is sign it. There's a little arrow or highlight, sign here. They're going to type your VIN number in. They're going to see that it's paid. They're going to see it's a charge-off, see it's a write-off, whatever it is. And they're just going to sign it. Or maybe they can't find it. Maybe it's so old that it's not in the system anymore. So they're just going to sign it. They don't have to go to the mailroom, find an envelope. It's so easy for them to get that off of their desk. They're just going to lick the envelope, boom. And now you got your lien release. You might say, well, I don't want to do that work. Well, don't, but you won't get your lien release. If you don't do it by mail, you have almost a 0% chance of getting it. If you do it by mail, you have about a 100% chance of getting it if your loan's paid off, and about an 80 to 85% chance of getting it, even if it's a charge-off. And if for whatever reason the bank does not respond, the fact that you contacted them in writing now gives you leverage to where you can file it in your county clerk to have the clerk sign it, because you can say the bank didn't sign it, I tried to contact them, and you can get your county magistrate or your court clerk to do what's called a court order title signature. to sign your lien release. There's more information about those processes on our website below. The most important thing is do it by mail. Don't call them, and prepare to have to do a little bit of work. You might not think it's fair, but that's just how the system is. Also, another trick that we like to suggest, and we do these all the time. We do hundreds of these every week. When you mail it to the lender, make 3 or 4 copies of that package. Send it to 3 or 4 different places that lender is located. Their main office, a branch, satellite office, whatever. Because all you need to get back is one. And if you send it to 3 or 4 places, now you have multiple chances that you will get it back. If you do have more questions, we have title consulting available at the link below. We have title services. We have more information and checklists, even some of these forms that you can get right from our website. Thank you for watching another video at actualhuman.com and describe.tv. Remember, if you have questions or comments about our videos, put them in the link below. Also, remember that you have availability and access to live one-on-one question and answer consultation with a licensed expert in a number of fields: investigations, insurance, surety bonds, civil court mediation, even things like real estate records research, real estate brokers, real estate mortgage lenders. In addition, you're going to find that experts are available in business segments, business development, marketing, advertising, certified licensed experts. So if you do find this content valuable and you want to delve more deeply into a subject, you can't ask YouTube a question, right? But if you want to talk to somebody live, an actual human, use the link below. Thanks for watching.